I like the way you twerk it, baby. Your body's amazing. I like a lady that's in total control. Move your hips and lick your lips like you working the pole. Shorty, I like the way you twerk it, baby. Your body's amazing. I like a lady that's in total control. Move your hips and lick your lips like you working the pole. Shorty, can get it on till the early morn. And my word is gone, this the new twerk song. Welcome to the Rated R show. Mr. Hustler, make 'em twerk more. You can be my stripper, be your full-time tipper. Body hourglass, fill the cup with the liquor. Walked in the club, it's a room full of women. Got a lot of class, but her body move different. Face like Rihanna, ass like Trina. A nigga seeing doubles, Venus and Serena. A new sound for the ghetto. Let me see you twerk for me. I like the way you twerk it, baby. Your body's amazing. I like a lady that's in total control. Move your hips and lick your lips like you working the pole. Shorty, I like the way you twerk it, baby. Your body's amazing. I like a lady that's in total control. Move your hips and lick your lips like you working the pole. Big Nip is in the house. Welcome back to the totally unrated channel. Hey, it's your boy Rated R. Hey, smash that like and share the live, baby. Welcome to the Rated R show. Hey, go ahead and get your smoke on, baby.
Hope you got your overnight bag. You cool with your override ass. Hair done, nails done, smell good. Sophisticated conversation, but you still hood. Don't have to ask for the head game. Bend that ass over, let the bed bang. You make me wanna leave the one I'm with and start a new relationship with you. Smoke something, drink something. Don't worry, cause tonight it's on me, girl. Don't worry, cause tonight it's on me. Don't worry, cause tonight it's on me. Smoke something, drink something. Don't worry, cause tonight it's on me, girl. Don't worry, cause tonight it's on me. Don't worry, cause tonight it's on me. Petty shit, you laugh at. Ain't afraid to tell a player, hey, the bag back. Yeah, if I'm your nigga, then represent. Not good doing everything separate. Tell me how you feel, don't hide that. Tell me how you feel when you ride that. Candlelight, then the fresh cooked shrimp. Moscato on ice, take a few sips. Smoke something, drink something. Don't worry, cause tonight it's on me, girl. Don't worry, cause tonight it's on me. Don't worry, cause tonight it's on me. Smoke something, drink
Smash that like and share the live, baby. Welcome to the Rated R show. You're on the totally unrated channel, baby.
I love you, Benji.
Roll you up something. Go ahead and roll you up something. We gonna get started here momentarily, baby. Hey. Frankie and Johnny, what's good? Good afternoon. How y'all doing? Hey. Hey. Let me talk. Let me talk to you. We're gonna talk a little bit, man. Big Nip is in the house. I know y'all heard Big Nip earlier. He's somewhere in the back. I got a clip I'm gonna be playing here in a few moments after the 30-second countdown, man. Oh my gosh, it's kind of wild. I want you to pay attention to that. Hey, smash that like and share the live, baby. It's the Rated R show.
That is not bullshit. It's true.
So it's not just the dogs and the cats, not just the pets.
It's not just the dogs and the cats. They're full-on vampires. And everybody still thinks I'm crazy, but I'm not crazy. They're full-on vampires. They love the taste of human flesh and they drink human blood. They do, Tucker. Stop staring at me like that.
You're freaking me out, man. Because you spent your life in the entertainment business, so I think you have some authority on this.
So many kids that I was in mental institutions with over the years, they are all from those cults. And they've covered it all up. They covered it all up. And, you know, I just pray to God. I'm just going to pray to God that He opens everybody's eyes in this country. By the time we go into vote for Trump, that He will open up everybody's eyes and they will stop pretending to be asleep. You know what they say, you can't wake people up that are pretending to be asleep, but I pray to God, please wake up even those who are pretending to be asleep with the irrefutable truth of what the worst people on this planet are really up to. They are really up to that. Oh, they eat babies. That is not bullshit. It's true.
So it's not just the dogs and the cats, not just the pets.
It's not just the dogs and the cats. They're full-on vampires. And everybody still thinks I'm crazy, but I'm not crazy. They're full-on vampires. They love the taste of human flesh and they drink human blood. They do, Tucker. Stop staring at me like that.
You're freaking me out, man. Because you spent your life in the entertainment business, so I think you have some authority on this.
So many kids that I was in mental institutions with over the years, they are all from those cults. And they've covered it all up. They covered it all up. And, you know, I just pray to God. I'm just going to pray to God that He opens everybody's eyes in this country. By the time we go into vote for Trump, that He will open up everybody's eyes and they will stop pretending to be asleep. You know what they say, you can't wake people up that are pretending to be asleep, but I pray to God, please wake up even those who are pretending to be asleep with the irrefutable truth of what the worst people on this planet are really up to. They are really up to that.
Oh my gosh. I mean, that right there is pretty deep, ain't it? If you guys didn't know who that was Roseanne Barr, and then she was speaking with host Tucker Carlson. And I want to let you know that's not the first time I've heard of such claims. I've heard some claims like that before. And this is not politically motivated, so don't think that we're going to be doing some Trump and Harris things right here on the Totally Unrated channel. No, 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 we're not doing that. But I just see this landscape of um, drama and entertainment unfolding in front of our eyes as we are approaching election. I mean, you've got one candidate that has been out here on the campaign trail and also been able to sit down and have interviews with podcasts and platforms and stuff like that. And then you got a host of people that is out here, trying to give you that sauce, so you can dip your nuggets in. And I mean, you really don't know what the future holds. You know, there's been a lot to take in within the past few months as we have seen the transition going from one candidate to another. And, the vibe of everything. I know people are wanting this to be historic. And you want to know what's crazy? Every election year, especially presidential, every presidential election year, they're always calling it a historical moment. It's always the same line, the same cliche. It's the same, same, same. I understand the historical values that some may feel aware of. You know, Vice President Kamala Harris, woman, first vice president as a woman of color at that. And then to be, I don't know, humbly selected to replace Joe Biden as the Democratic nominee. It seems like things is happening in a rapid pace for people to make decisions, for people to go out to the polls and cast votes. And as you see, it's been a whole lot of weird stuff going on. Seriously. I watched the news this morning, and they're gonna have security guards at the ballot boxes, because somebody is going around and doing some terroristic acts as it pertains to the voting system. And it's really crazy, how around this time, presidential election, things starts to get a little weirder and weirder and weirder, and you just want some common ground, some common leeway to make people feel comfortable about their choice selection because they're looking at their future and things. And I'm trying to tell you right now, it's been some things that's been thrown out there from both candidates when it comes down to intermediate promises in the near future. But can we really say, don't they all say the same thing? I don't know. But this is what I do know. Big Nip, come here. Come here. Come here. You didn't already introduce yourself on today's podcast. Big Nip is in the house. Now listen, Donald Trump is going to be coming to Virginia, Salem, Virginia this weekend. I don't know how that's going to play out. I do not plan to be in attendance for it. But he's going to be coming to Virginia this Saturday. And I guess they're trying to get everything under preparations for the arrival for the former president of the United States. And believe it or not, it's some people here in Virginia geared up for this rally this Saturday here in Salem, Virginia. Now, I got a few things that I want to talk to you about since we are on this subject of the president, former president, being here in the Valley. Let's see. I don't think Kamala Harris has been here. Barack Obama has been to the Valley. Uh, Vice President, former Vice President Pence has been to Virginia. Not he's I think he spoke at the at Liberty University in Lynchburg. It's some things I want to put in perspective as these leaders have came to the area. Have any of them journeyed up to Blacksburg to the campus of Virginia Tech and checked on those folks up there from the tragic events that happened back April 16th, 2007? I can probably give you a straight answer as a no to that. I don't know of too many leaders or celebrity figures that have really contributed to Virginia Tech Institute, unless they were silent. But it was one person that comes to mind that did lend not only a song, a soundtrack, but also proceeds went to a fund for Virginia Tech. I just want to know, why did it take a public figure in entertainment to do something for those folks up there in Blacksburg, but you never seen that same gesture come from the White House? I'm in Virginia, and I understand that we're in voting season, right? But it's my duty to let you know and for you to remember the things that certain people have done for our state, different parts of the state. one of the well-known celebrity figures that stepped in a time of need for the victims of that mass shooting at Virginia Tech happened to be Robert Kelly. As far as I know, all the proceeds from the song that he created for the families and the college, all those monies went to a fund for the families who were affected, scholarships for students who wanted to continue their education. But you never hear that being mentioned like that. But on the other hand, we got a lot of people out here that are talking. So I simply just want you to let me talk. I want you to let me talk. Because I'm going to tell you what's very diabolical. I'm going to tell you what's very diabolical. But what I want you to do is I want you to check this clip out. Tell a friend that the Totally Unrated channel is live. And we're live on YouTube and Facebook. Smash that like and share the live, baby. Hey, you know what it is.
You're saying everything they said in that documentary about you is not true.
They are lying on me.
You are supporting a pedophile.
Black girls now.
Nothing good about me. I'm just a child molester. The devil.
Shut him down. Oh!
Come on, guys. As long as my breath is going in and out, you know, I try to, even when I get ready to complain, I think about that and I say, you know what? I ain't gonna even say nothing. I just breathe, baby. I breathe on these niggas, you heard me? 20-something women trapped in my house in the basement in Atlanta. Well, first of all, my house in Atlanta doesn't even have a fucking basement. This is my story. The only thing I could do is say what's real and say what's on my heart and give it to y'all like y'all want it. You want the truth. You ain't even got an education. You didn't even graduate from high school. You don't even really read, you know, and all of this old shit they told me. And I started believing that shit, man. But just something in me kept calling and shit. My heart was pumping this shit. It was pumping this shit. Hey fans, how y'all doing? It's your boy Kels. I love y'all. Thanks for supporting me for the last 30 years of my career. I'm very appreciative of that, and just you guys have kept me humble, kept me grounded, and kept me putting out this music for you guys. You guys inspired me to do it, so I'm gonna do it until you say don't do it no more. Don't say that though. If I met your daughter and I took your daughter out and she was of age, what the fuck am I gonna do?
Everybody, put your hands to the sky.
You ain't got no money? Shit. Sue R. Kelly.
Mute R. Kelly.
You are controlling, that you are abusive, that you tell women when to eat, when to go to the bathroom, when they can sleep, where they can dress.
I know y'all know that shit is ridiculous, but the crazy shit is motherfuckers, stupid motherfuckers want to believe this shit.
This shouldn't be happening.
Every level there's another devil. Whoever you are right now looking at me in my eyes, look in my fucking eyes, okay? I don't give a fuck about this fame shit. I'm a real motherfucker. My main goal is to unconfuse the world about R. Kelly. what I feel. You don't know me. You ain't never been in my house. You ain't never been in my bedroom. So you cannot judge me.
Smash that like and share the live, baby. Hey. So I want y'all to journey with me. I'm on the land of YouTube. I need to ask a question, a very valid question. Because I'm trying to tell you, I'm in this galaxy and I'm watching. I'm watching the things that are being said. I'm watching the language that's, being talked about and things like that. So here's the question that I gotta ask. I want to ask this straight up. How are y'all feeling about this Diddy thing? This Diddy issue. I want to know how you feeling. I want to know how you're feeling because I'm about to do some drilling. Let me talk. Let me talk to you. I see some people are crossed up in their feelings. They got some mixed emotions about this Diddy thing. As we are in this election season, see, I don't know. Is it something bigger going on? At one time, we used to hear the voice of Diddy around this time. Rock the vote. Oh, don't get shy. Don't get cute with me now. What you need to do is smash that like and share the live because I'm about to rock the boat. I want to know how you feeling. Radio personalities, radio hosts. I hearing you. I'm listening. I'm listening. I'm hearing. I see the same things you see. Oh, don't get cute. Don't get cute. I know you in the bush. Let me tell you something. I know that people be in the bushes, they be watching, they don't want to make themselves vigilant to to the things that I point out and put out there because you know common sense is a natural drug. Common sense is a natural drug. Do you hear me? And I've been seeing these allegations. I've been seeing these lawsuits. I've been seeing, and let me tell you, as I'm about to call some of them, I'm about to call some of y'all out. I'm telling you right now. You remember that energy you was giving to Robert Kelly? Now I know some of y'all done been out here on this Diddy trail too, and y'all been blogging and been putting some stuff out there. I've seen it. I've seen it. I've seen it. But I'm talking about this pile-on. The stuff that is allowing social media to control the narrative. And some of the creators to help y'all control the narrative. You know, the same way that they was doing it with R. Kelly. Let me talk to you. It ain't no need in comparing the two. But what I want you to know is what's similar happening is the rumors, the headlines, the allegations that are being put out there as people's headlines and titles and shit when it comes down to Diddy. Now that's something you could say that's similar to Robert. But let me tell you something. I've already brought this to you. You ain't seen no damning or damaging footage from My bad, y'all. Y'all ain't had no sound all that time. I had a call that had came through, so my bad. Big Nip, they know you here, bro. They know you here. I'm talking to the people. So now I gotta go over everything that I just said because y'all did not hear what I said. So my initial question was, how are y'all feeling about that Diddy thing? And basically, I was putting it out there that it seems like some people are at a crossroads with their feelings. Shut up, man. It's some people at the crossroads with their feelings, and they're trying to, be, respectful with it, and not trying to, you know, be on the whole let's bash Diddy train. But guess what? You niggas was not like that with Robert Kelly. I'm going somewhere with what I'm going with because I I'm going with this thing in a direction that I want you to follow me on. His shit is making Big Nip upset too. That's why y'all hear him like that. Don't worry, we're gonna get to it. So I'm on Entertainment Tonight's YouTube channel, and they got a few titles on here involving Diddy. One of the latest ones was 7 days ago. Diddy accused of allegedly R-ing a minor with a unnamed celebrity. You didn't hear that with Robert Kelly. You sure didn't. Okay? But you keep seeing these titles with Diddy. You keep seeing these, you know, social media posts about Diddy every day. Every day is something new, right? But let's this was 7 days ago, and I want you guys to take a listen to what the legendary, one of the nicest hip hop rappers to ever do it, Busta Rhymes. I want you to listen to what he say. Listen.
I got to ask you, there's been so much going on in the music industry and the headlines pertaining to Diddy. How closely are you paying attention to his case, the allegations, and the things that are coming forward with him?
I don't pay attention to none of it. I just kind of like to pay attention to the truth. When that time manifests, then, we'll speak about this, hopefully when that time comes. As far as I'm concerned, I don't really like to speak on situations that I'm not well versed in, and that's not really my situation. You know what I'm saying? But I wish the best for everyone involved. God bless everyone involved. And, I think that we should all kind of be a little more mindful of how much we speak on other things when it's as sensitive as this. It's extremely sensitive, and I think that people don't keep in mind the effect of what their opinion can have. And I think it's really, really important that we preserve our opinions until we understand what the undisputed truth is, because an opinion can detrimentally affect someone short term and long term. And that's from my own learning experiences and being who, none of us are exempt from going through challenges and obstacles and trials and tribulations. Some are way more intense and extreme than others. But I think at the end of the day, as we go through these things, we learn from them, and we also gotta learn how to help people get through them. And that's the angle in life that I like to approach things from. Because I know if any one of us is going through challenges in general, we do want some sort of help and guidance and support to not make those mistakes again.
Have you had a chance to speak to any?
I spoke to him a few times before, like, it got a little out of control. But a lot of the time when people are going through things, you gotta respect the space and the privacy that they need to process how they gonna deal with the things that they going through. You know, and I just wanna see the right end result for everyone.
Those rings are.
That's the cleanest way of putting it. But I noticed that there has been a big agenda when it comes down to the wordplay of survivor. Um, for instance, this morning I caught the news and I got an upload that I'm going to be bringing to my platform in a little bit. I don't know if these people are authentic or not. Some of these people they give me actor vibes. So I'm watching the news this morning, and I don't know how many of you guys tune into the news, the morning show with Gail and them, but I'm watching it, and there's been a big question mark about where is the Me Too movement? Where are these people at? And you haven't heard it. And guess what? I want to make sure that I don't let you niggas forget something that was said by Jaguar Wright. And I want you to read this for a moment. I'm gonna keep it up here for a minute and I'll be right back with you. You read it to yourself. Read it out loud if you need to. Read it to yourself. Read it to yourself. Now, as I got this on the screen, I'm going to describe to you what I saw this morning on the news. So it seems like this is weird. This is weird. I want y'all to follow me right quick. It seems like these type of problems are happening within the government. Hey man, ain't nobody over there. Come. I don't need you. You ain't you good. You good. I promise you, you good. You good. You good. Come in. Come in. Yes. Come in. Come in. Now, they brought a lady on from the CIA who is trying to make a public case of being assaulted. Let me replay that back to you one more time. Because you already on pause. A lot of y'all has been on pause. It's time for you to press play. They had a lady that's supposedly been a former employee from the CIA claiming to have been assaulted by another employee. Now, I'm trying to figure out why is the celebrities and entertainers business all over the news and blog sites, but when it comes down to an alleged government official, you niggas is silent. Oh, I know you ain't gonna like the way I know some of y'all ain't gonna like this shit where I'm going with it, but I'm telling you right now, it needs to go there. It needs to go there because y'all been playing. You I had to put my phone on to not disturb for a minute because got these damn scam likely calls coming through and shit. I said, why is it more chatter on the internet about celebrities' personal business and rumors about alleged abuse? But when it comes down to government officials and employees, y'all trying to be silent on that shit. I mean, you would think that if some stuff like that is going on within the government, that would definitely be top news. Now let's focus on this election for a moment. Now, didn't I not tell you that it was quite a few people's names on that Epstein list? Oh, while they are out here campaigning and trying to get your vote, let's really ask the questions on who was help endorsing Jeffrey Epstein and this trafficking problem. See, y'all be tiptoeing around the issue when a nigga like me can get straight to the point. As a matter of fact, the topic of conversation for the past mm, about 7 years, close to 7 years, has surrounded around trafficking, human trafficking, sex trafficking. And I know that is a triggering topic. Hell, just look at some of the content that's being made, you know, movies and shit like that. It's like one of the top contents that's being driven in our country. So, what is really going on? I know that it's some people that has been in shock and awe about Diddy, especially when it came down to the hotel footage that was released. Okay, I get it. That part I get. But it's the other shit that y'all piling on that's not making sense. That's the reason why I'm trying to help educate the people to pump their fucking brakes, take a good look at this thing, and understand what they have already done to some people before Diddy. Is this rated R advocating for Diddy? No, no, no. But if you all are in an agreement that a man or woman has the right to fight their cases and their trials, and it has been stated it is innocent until proven guilty, I'm trying to figure out who's orchestrating on trying to change that law or creating the narratives to go above the law, because at the end of the day, we do have a campaign. We do have a presidential candidate on campaign right now who has been charged as well. And I really believe that this is just a gut feeling, man. I'm just telling you. Where a lot of you guys are, a lot of you guys, y'all listen to Trump, and some of you guys get a little uproar, you got a little rise, and being able to feel like you can say what you want because that's the type of persona he brings out there, right? But on the flip side of shit, I really believe Trump knows some shit on some people that can really expose some shit, and y'all trying y'all best to not let that happen. Because, see, let's back it up to the 2020 election season. Before it was a Joe Biden that was the Democratic nominee, there was another hopeful in the Democratic Party that was a lawyer. See, y'all trying to get around not talking about this type shit, and you want to talk about the foolishness that's not making any sense. If you guys have been tuning in since the beginning, I played a clip of Tucker Carlson and Roseanne Barr. And I know some of y'all probably saw, and you're like, you know what, man, she's crazy. She's batshit crazy. But let me tell you something. That ain't the first time I done heard rituals like that. And don't y'all sit and act like that y'all ain't heard it either. It's a force. It's a force out here within our society that's trying to blindside as many people as they can so they can keep you up under that thumb. So you can't advance the way that you should be able to advance. When you think about some of the ones who are wealthy, well, how much influence do you think they have on society? I mean, money, power, respect, right? But if you didn't get a chance to catch that daggone clip, I'm going to let you see it again. Hey, smash that like and share the live, baby. It's the Rated R Show.
Oh, they eat babies. That is not bullshit. It's true.
So it's not just the dogs and the cats, not just the pets.
It's not just the dogs and the cats. They're full-on vampires. And everybody still thinks I'm crazy, but I'm not crazy. They're full-on vampires. They love the taste of human flesh and they drink human blood. They do, Tucker. Stop staring at me like that.
You're freaking me out, man. Because you spent your life in the entertainment business, so I think you have some authority on this.
So many kids that I was in mental institutions with over the years, they are all from those cults. And they've covered it all up. They covered it all up. And, I just pray to God. I'm just going to pray to God that He opens everybody's eyes in this country. By the time we go into vote for Trump, that He will open up everybody's eyes and they will stop pretending to be asleep. You know what they say, you can't wake people up that are pretending to be asleep, but I pray to God, please wake up even those who are pretending to be asleep with the irrefutable truth of what the worst people on this planet are really up to. They are really up to that.
This is no shade to neither one of the candidates. Both of them have been on the campaign trail. Both of them have tapped into the list of celebrity guests to endorse or speak at their rallies. At this point right now, it looks more and more like entertainment. And it's just crazy. It's wild to even think. Damn, big nip. Shit. It's wild to even think. What's true? What's not true? What are they hiding from us? Why is it so many people out here speaking and putting their opinions out in the atmosphere versus the facts, versus the truth? Speaking of Robert Kelly, somebody got some explaining to do. You thought I wasn't going to talk about it, but I'm going to talk about it, but I'm going to be respectful. I'm going to be respectful, but I got to check it. I've got to check this shit. You know, I could have brought the footage to upload over here and everything, but it's no need. I'm just going to remind you. Do you remember that? Let's play a game. Do you remember the time? Do you remember the time down in Atlanta at a radio station? There was an interview with the former wife of Robert Kelly, and she vowed that he never touched their kids. Well, if you don't remember, you can go on Instagram and you can check it out for yourself. Matter of fact, you could probably go on YouTube and you can find that same interview yourself. Now, why do you bring that up, Rated R? Well, I bring it up because just a few weeks ago, you had a jabroni out here on the YouTube that got a brand that brought a whole documentary about something that seemed to be not true. So who who needs to be held accountable? See, I see the people that's been really causing a lot of stink with their rants and their stories. And I'm still on YouTube. So go journey with me. Watch. Watch. You shall learn something today. Oh, I don't need to go there. So, let's understand that some of the people that have been very vocal about some of the entertainment drama that has landed on social media and on YouTube, I can't help but to notice that you're trying to stay in the shadows and act like you're doing something productive. But I have to question your positions. I have to question your positions because I'm going to keep it real with you. Y'all making yourself look more and more every day as if y'all are working with them people. And if you ain't heard nobody say that, you're hearing it right now. Rated R, what makes you think that? Well, it's been a loudmouth that's been on the tube for a long time. And he even attached himself on this R. Kelly thing. He's been on platforms. He's did it all. And he attached someone to Robert Kelly that just didn't make any sense. And that is something that I have been questioning. What's making y'all come out here and talking the way that you're talking? Something is just not sitting right. So you got a nigga that's been playing off of R. Kelly for the past 20 years, really. But in particularly these past 6 years, he makes it seem like he ain't never been around this man. And he uses one instance. And I don't know if the questions are being made up, or if somebody's sending them, or he just only want to answer certain questions. But I'm a type of person to get straight to the point. Now, the question was posed to him, why did he appear in a Fiesta video? Well, I'm going to pose another question right now. Why did you appear in the Changing Faces video? Because that shit was way before Fiesta, my nigga. Hey, oh, we going to get to it. Trust me, y'all stay with me. Smash that like and share the live.
Especially considering what the entire industry knew about him. Why did you appear in the Fiesta video? So I felt like I've answered this before, and that's exactly what I told them. She wasn't too open about her personal life, and she was really
Changing faces.
Yeah. Jacob.
A lot of people, it's bigger than what we see. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people use the media to paint a picture. And if you have the right people painting a certain picture, they can manipulate and confuse a lot of people, bro. You know, my thing is,
hustler. Nigga, you know I'm serving up all the customers. No matter the time frame, nigga, 9 to 5.
So why would you say that, Dane? Why would you say that you only appeared in the Fiesta video because you was asked to, and then you put it all off on somebody else that's not even here to speak? The shit keeps getting weirder and weirder and weirder, as if you guys could be a part of something bigger. Because see, some of you creators have painted the picture bigger than what it is for people like Robert Kelly, for Diddy, for other people who was mentioned in social media. But I gotta ask a straight up question. Who asked you to be in the Changing Faces video? That's what I want to know. I think the world would want to know. Hey, smash that like and share the live, because this thing ain't making no daggone sense. I'm trying to tell you, it ain't. It ain't. It just ain't.
She wasn't too open about her personal life, and she was really, really, not to say, not even political, but she was so, she finessed it so to where you didn't feel like you respected it. But the way she spoke and how she carried people and how humble she was in public, it's like everyone knew. It was almost like when people were saying things, I was like, how did they know her? How did they know her like that? But I mean, I think maybe just the fact that she just had a really good sense of humor, and she was so dynamical, meaning that she could be comfortable around any kind of people, any dynamic. Like, I feel like we were like the dynamic duo, because we were the only ones. Like, we can go into a hip hop club and then go into a rock club and wherever, and we felt confident within ourselves, and everyone loved her in every circle. You know what I'm saying?
I was telling you during the commercial break, we had done a roundtable discussion about Tupac a few weeks ago, and one of the things that we were talking about, and I'm wondering, you just mentioned it, is it bothersome for you to hear now people who have Aaliyah stories or talk about her that you know didn't necessarily know her that well?
I mean, I don't really address it. You know what I mean? Like, it's like someone has something nice. As long as they say nice things about her, it's whatever. As long as she's carried in the way she should, in a respectful way. And I can't see anyone having a bad story to say.
Now, one by one, if we gotta sort out who is who. If that's what we gotta do, then that's what we gotta do. Let me tell you, one of the main platforms that keep on liking to throw shade, and I understand that that's what you named yourself, but I notice when it comes down to certain things, y'all been making posts on social media. If Kamala Harris gets elected, who's the first artist you want pardoned? If Donald Trump gets elected, who's the first artist would you want him to pardon? And I really have to say that when y'all are in y'all's little meeting rooms, I don't know who is the leader. I don't know who is in charge. But you niggas done lost y'all's mind. Now, I haven't seen anyone really come out on record with the whole free Diddy and nothing like that. Seen some free Dirk and all that. I see that. But let me tell you something. You niggas is really trying to make people forget about R. Kelly, which is very diabolical. It's very diabolical. And you push this situation into the public's hand to, again, view it, have opinions, talk about it. And, At this point, you can't throw him under the bus because as you see the things that are being put out here in the media by other platforms about other entertainers, I mean, it just wouldn't even make sense to be trying to throw Robert Kelly under the bus. It just wouldn't even make sense. That's the reason why you have to call out the brand that put out that bogus ass documentary when all along the mother has an interview out here that claimed that Robert Kelly did nothing to their kids. Sounds diabolical, don't it? I'm talking. Let me talk to you. Let me talk to you because before you niggas start acting delusional and want to act like you're divided on your thoughts and feelings when it comes down to a Diddy, to a Lil Durk, or to anybody else that you want to scream free to, you got to go back to a situation that didn't make no fucking sense and use your common sense and help free that. Now, we understand that Robert Kelly is in a legal battle with his situation when it comes down to his convictions, right? That leads me to another thing. I'm sticking with entertainment tonight because this right here disgusts me. I want to let you know that what I'm about to talk about right now, it disgusts me to know that this particular conversation is being talked about, it's being spoke about, it's even being challenged in the court of law. And you guys know that I have been talking about none other than the Mendez brothers. So we're gonna stick with entertainment tonight right quick. Hold on, hold on. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. Let's see. I was just uh I was just there. Anywho, I was trying to let you guys hear the the lawyer from the Mendez brothers speaking about their situation and wanting to get um the sentencing. They want to do a resentencing. They want to, ultimately release these brothers back into society after a crime that they committed and got found guilty for committing, killing their parents. And now they're taking advantage of this movement that has been going on for quite some time as it pertains to Me Too and all these abuse allegations, and I'm just telling you, and I've told you this before, and I'll tell you again, I'm not buying it. I understand that it's a sensitive topic. I understand it's very triggering, but when it comes down to the vicious attacks that these brothers did on their parents, and then want to claim that it was some sexual abuse going on throughout their years and they were going to therapy, or one of the brothers was going to therapy. I'm sorry. I am sorry. You're now trying to hear people justifying that they even having some celebrities as, oh, they have they have done their time, deserve. They have served their time for their crimes. Like, is that where we at right now? So the end result is they are telling the public through a letter that was written to a family member that they were assaulted by their dad, and that gave them motive to do what they did. So we just gonna just say that that's the right mind frame to be in. No, what I want to do right now is let it be known that that's a mental health crisis, and that at the end of the day, before you even think about wanting to reverse a decision like that, knowing that these brothers, regardless if they've been incarcerated for over 30 years or not, that is a sickness in your mind to want to take out life that created life. That doesn't even make sense. But guess what world we're living in right now? And I'm gonna tell you something else. I know it's gonna rub some people wrong. I'm not gonna say it right now, but as we go on this journey, I'm going to put some things out there that at this point I don't give a damn how you take it, because I know where the real predators are at and what they're doing and how they done linked up in a group to disguise themselves, to make shit seem like it's okay for them to do, but nobody else. Don't worry, we'll get there. Because see, what I'm not understanding is how is it that we sit by on the sideline watching all of this chaos go on, and most of you know who is orchestrating the chaos. Most of you know who's a part of the chaos. But instead of you checking them to put a stop to it, you are a part of the get along, go along. The type of content that we have been seeing on social media since the incarceration of, first of all, before Robert Kelly, since Bill Cosby, when his situation was going on, the type of content that we have been seeing on social media and on the internet has been so gutter and so unfiltered that I can't believe that the topic of conversation has to do with anything dealing with the word sex in it. I'm trying to figure out, how is it that it's okay for people to be making these claims? Side, you can go on social media and you can see them abusing themselves through the camera. All that twerking and showing you all your body, and not wanting to leave nothing to the imagination to for whoever may be into you. I mean, for Pete's sakes, for the first time, I ain't never seen nobody twerk at no election convention. I ain't never seen nobody do a performance and let me, first of all, fuck the performances. I ain't never seen nobody accuse a man to the point where he is locked up, and you accuse him for basically domestic violence and disturbing your life. But on the flip side, you showing the world how much you can twerk your ass. Make it make sense. And some of you from the old school, y'all are part of this mess too. Let me talk to a radio host crew in the mornings. Cause see, what I can't understand is this shit right here. This is something I can't understand. You got you had a host of niggas out here online talking about your failed marriage, but you ain't never take the time out on the radio show to talk about the shit. That shit don't even make sense. You want to get comical? I can get comical too. See, some of you are in your feelings clearly. And and one thing I can understand, it don't take money to get people in their feelings. Cause motherfuckers has either, compromised themselves to be where they're at in life, or they have been compromising themselves throughout life to gain whatever it is that they feel like they can gain. Because I feel like it is very disrespectful to the urban community to be tossed an assignment on social media involving a public figure's marriage that lands their husband in the courtroom, and you got people on YouTube blogging about every fucking aspect about it. And I'm talking about every aspect that goes back to this type of rapid information I was talking about. How is it such? How is this rapid information being pushed out here like that? I mean, somebody obviously has to have the power to make such movements like that. Well, let me go over here on DB's channel right quick. Should I go in the members only section? Now we just sticking with Robert Kelly right quick. But I have to give it to ODB. And when I mean DB, I don't mean ODB. I mean DB, as in Mr. Dennis Byron. I don't give a damn about nobody's feuds. I don't give a damn about anybody going back and forth. None of that. What I do appreciate is the exposure of the truth. And the truth is that you have somebody that has been baited and linked to the court systems to get information so they can send that shit out here to different bloggers to talk about. Hey, Mr. Byron, anytime, anytime you really want to have this all out conversation about it, you know how to reach me. Trust me, you do. But one thing I can say is he has been on the trail and tail of the infamous one. And you want to know something? The infamous one was all up in Robert Kelly's business. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm talking about all the way up in it, and not just her. It was a crew of the motherfuckers. So, how do we fix this? Because obviously you could see they was really just only on an assignment. Some of them branched off onto some other shit. Some of them did. but the majority of them, you know, they tried to fade to black. Well, didn't I not tell you that when the light shines, it shines through the darkness? Now I'm on DB's channel right here, and I'm just trying to tell you there's all kinds of coverage on him speaking about this particular person, the infamous one. And I mean, I don't know if y'all know or not, but you know, he's kind of been on the trail of her movements from the beginning. I don't know that for a fact, but I kind of know it for a fact. Spiritually. You got groups of people out here that are trying to defend the behavior that's going on out here on the internet. And before we even get to her, let's just think about the patterns of some of these bloggers who do this shit. Tasha K was the main mouthpiece that was all in R. Kelly's business as well. She has been back and forth with her own self about the information. She's even came out her own mouth and told you niggas that R. Kelly is innocent. But she contributed to the misinformation. How do we fix this? See, I don't need no validation from nobody. This is my campaign. Because, see, I understand that the same language that the Jaguar, the Thundercat put out there as things being a ruse, a setup, and a scam. Well, that's how I look at y'all. You see, anybody who have came out here with misinformation, misleading the public, and you are gaining money off of it? I don't, there's no other word to describe what that's called but scam. What's right here on my screen? How do we fix this? See, in order to see any type of positive results in anybody's situations, you got to go back to this situation right here dealing with Robert Kelly. And I'm going to tell you why. It doesn't make any sense to sit there and try to throw stones regardless if the man is convicted or not. But most of you know that he is in an appeal process, regardless of how long it may take, right? But bringing social awareness about what went wrong, how y'all went wrong about it, needs to happen. I just don't understand how no one has called you out on it yet. Because it's really, 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 I mean, it plucks a nerve to know that some of you are singing a different tune as you are seeing this rapid information come out here about Diddy. or any other. And matter of fact, even the other entertainers that you have heard that has allegations against them, you don't even hear rapid information about them. So, how much is this shit believable? I mean, is this for your entertainment? Because for my entertainment, is to help unconfuse the world. And I can obviously see that it's some people that is really not down with that. You love confusion. You love chaos. You may even be an agent to it. I don't need to be quoting no movie lines or nothing like that to let you know where I'm coming from. Just know that if it needs to be a social awareness, then you need to make sure that you're bringing social awareness across the board through everything. It doesn't make sense to be targeting these entertainers like that if you're not going to target your local government official or your CIA members. I mean, this world is full of people, so people are bound to make some mistakes, I'm sure. But at the end of the day, it seems like there's a bigger picture. There's something else going on underneath the surface that a certain set of people want to keep hidden from society. And, you know, what is there to hide if you're telling the truth? Well, why do you have to sit down with so many people to try to convince people to cast their vote for you if you're telling the truth? If you're telling the truth, you shouldn't have to get on one of the nation's top podcasts to go on a rant or to have a conversation. And that's not hating. That's me using my common sense. Because understand that through this whole oral deal with this election, it's going to be a lot of people that's going to be blinded. And you can see it. We're in the middle of wars. Neither side can promise you the outcome of that. And as much as people want to throw, let me tell you something. The urban community really need to get more educated. I saw where Diddy was talking about forming a political party. I know he's a very intelligent person, you know, business driven. I mean, I can't speak about the personal shit because I ain't never been around this nigga. So for me to even go that way, I'm not even gonna go that way. But I came across a clip about him speaking about the the differences in each party and him talking about wanting to create a political party. And again, you know, people who got large amounts of money. That's what they want to do. Hell, we had Kanye West supposed to been running for president this year. For Christ's sakes, he said that. That's what he said. It's supposed to be in Kanye. It's supposed to be in Yay 24. I mean, they ain't give us too many options this time around. But I need you to let me talk to you for a minute because it's some things that just don't. It's not adding up. Some of the people that have been bringing you some of this misinformation, where are they from? Are they originally from here? Have they been trafficked here? See, there is a situation going on in our country, and the government knows about it. Both parties. And what makes it so bad is that they continue to bash one another instead of really getting to the root of the problem. See, a lot of y'all want to make this still a racial thing. Let me tell you something. Let me talk to niggas right quick. Niggas, y'all need to stop it. Stop it right now. It is no longer about fucking race. Do you understand? And I mean, I know some of y'all probably think that I'm diabolical by saying what I'm saying, but stop. Stop. Don't get me wrong. I understand there are still some situations where the race factor plays. I understand it, but not every situation. Not every situation. I'm sorry. The reason why I'm standing on what I'm saying right now when it comes down to that is because we have migrated too many other nationalities in our country to even say it's a fucking race problem. It ain't a black and white thing no more. You can say it's a fucking black and white thing all you want, but that hasn't been the language during the campaigns of Harris and Trump now, has it? So niggas, you need to really stop with the bullshit trying to say that it's not a race thing when it comes down to black and white. They're talking about some whole other shit that obviously the average person is not gravitating to their educational skills to let the public know that okay, we have an immigration issue. What can we do about it? See, everybody want to be ruckus and be in an uproar about the shit as if it can't be a solution. The thing about it is this right here. All these natural disasters that has been coming through our country. Well, check this out right here. Those cities, those towns, those states, they're gonna have to be rebuilt. And who is the finest ones that's gonna help rebuild them motherfuckers? Niggas. Now you can speak. You already know who's gonna help build them houses in those communities. So stop playing. It ain't no race issue, my nigga. And when it comes down to fucking immigration, it's you're gonna have to have it. You're gonna have to have it. You're gonna have to have some type of source. Listen, yes, put the proper protocols in. If you want to screen, people from other countries, shit. Don't we get screened in other countries? I mean, shit. Got some people in some other countries right now that seem like they can't find their way back home. So it's no different. I wish niggas stop with the bullshit. Like, seriously. Because for some reason, when I listen to some of these supposedly highly educated, highly respectable people, you ain't doing nothing but setting our people fucking further back with the fucking miseducation because you want to be in your feelings about some shit. And I know some of y'all don't want to hear it. I know you don't want to hear it. But this is what you need to hear. Just like how you see me play them clips with another person who's been running his mouth. He claimed he got his own network, all that shit. Nigga, you got a YouTube channel. Anybody can create an app, my nigga. It's not that fucking hard. I promise you that shit is not fucking hard. It's all in if you want to be into that type shit. You niggas has been fucking Tasha me off. Somebody trying to knock me off. They don't want to hear this truth come out. Tasha K said she was 5 years ahead of the game. She was charging $144 a month to subscribe to her exclusive.com to get the exclusive tea. Well, she has 1 million plus subscribers. I don't know how many. I don't know how many now, but all you got to do is just times that. 144 times 1 million. Now, I'm not gonna if a nigga is making bank like that off of YouTube and exclusive platforms, membership platforms, shit, I'll be on here talking shit too. But I don't want to necessarily say that it's banking like that, but just say we don't even have to say 1 million subscribers. We can say 144,000, excuse me, $144 times 100,000. Well, that's what, 1.4 million? We don't know who she networks with, but I'm sure you could split that motherfucker up in a lot of different ways. So what makes me think that some of these other bloggers are not doing that shit out here on the platforms, clicking and grouping up? I mean, let's take for instance, the Thundercat likes to keep throwing. She done threw Diddy under the bus. She done threw R. Kelly under the bus. She done threw Harvey Weinstein under the bus. She done threw a lot of people under the bus, right? But she openly admitted that she was a sex worker. You don't believe me? Y'all gonna stop playing with me, man. I'm trying to tell you. Y'all niggas be playing. Y'all be playing, and you know you be playing. You playing with yourself.
Why is nobody understanding that Dream Hampton was being financed and ran by Sean Carter? They were able to go and get all of these witnesses because he was there with Robert Kelly. How does Jay-Z sit down with Gayle King and she not ask him one question about the intersection between him and Aaliyah and Robert Kelly? This is insane that people keep refusing to see what's right there.
Now, why didn't she ask that to Dame? Dame was with Mr. Carter, not Robert Kelly. You see how I just flipped that shit? Do you see how I just flipped that shit? So that further lets me know that you two niggas is out here on these platforms trying to mislead people with your claims. She's on here on Piers Morgan. Y'all know this was just a few weeks ago. Ranting and raving and all of that, made all those claims. But she never mentions the one who was actually around Mr. Carter. Why is that? I'm gonna make y'all niggas wish y'all never motherfucking went up there to that Lifetime network when I get through with you. No, but I'm serious though. What was the whole point of her ranting like that and throwing Mr. Carter's name out there, throwing him under the bus, and mentioning Robert Kelly in the same sentence when clearly Mr. Dash has been the one who has been around Mr. Carter? Can somebody tell her to stop drinking that damn Hennessy or something? Something ain't right, because I mean, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to know that that is somewhat facts. Is that making any sense to y'all? Am I breaking it down to a clear surface for you? Cause see, a lot of y'all like to follow this lady. Y'all are entertained by her rants. Y'all are even to the point where you are sold on the fact that you think that she's giving you factual information. But this is the problem that I'm having. She was around Mr. Carter too. She's got a whole album, live album. I mean, it sounds like some people was in their feelings about some shit because maybe you got busted for being shady, or maybe you wasn't practicing good business habits, or maybe you was on drugs. Because I just can't see how this lady, every time when she's ready to throw somebody's name under the bus, she's associating somebody else with them that doesn't even make sense. It doesn't even make sense to be trying to pair Robert Kelly up with Jay-Z when clearly we know that Mr. Dash was in the Jay-Z circle. Oh, you don't believe me? Don't worry, I'll show you.
Especially considering what the entire industry knew about him. Why did you appear in the Fiesta video? So I felt like I've answered this before, and that's exactly what I told them. She wasn't too open about her personal life, and she was really
Changing faces.
Yeah. Jacob.
A lot of people, it's bigger than what we see. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people use the media to paint a picture. And if you have the right people painting a certain picture, they can manipulate and confuse a lot of people, bro. You know, my thing is,
So let's see who's gonna fall for the bait. Will Mr. Dash try to ignore this? Or will he try to send a mouthpiece to challenge what I'm saying? Because see, this is what I noticed within this whole Robert Kelly situation since 2020, the end of 2020. You've had some notable key figures, the top 7 players, brother. Up top. You had the 7 top players, and the nigga that had the most say, the nigga that had the most to say, that brought some damaging information to the public about Robert Kelly. You didn't have not a mentee check this nigga. You did not have a cousin check this nigga. You did not have anybody fact check this nigga the way I have been fact checking this nigga for the past 2 weeks. So what does that tell you? That these niggas that was bringing information out here about R. Kelly was what? Do you want me to say it for you? What were they, R. Kelly? What were they, rated R? Sound like they was some fucking imposters. As a matter of fact, it ain't about sounding like it. I know for a fact that they were imposters. They were planted online. So how many assignments do you think they're on? Your favorite blogger, if you notice and look at any of their backgrounds, the ones that you listening to, they got some fucking interesting things on their background. And some of them may even be pending charges right now while they are talking to distract you from their shit because they're talking about everybody else. So, like Cash Money Turk said, yo, it's bigger. It gotta be bigger. You wanna know why? Because there's a fraction in this Diddy situation that's trying to allow certain people to separate themselves from talking about it. Oh no, nigga. Talk about that shit. The same way that you was talking about this other shit. Or will that really remove the sheep clothing off of your woolly back? Your wolf, your wolf coated backs. I mean, like, I sit here and I give you the real and give you the spiritual insight on how to go about changing your feelings, changing your mindset when it comes down to dealing with this situation, dealing with Robert Kelly in particular. Because when you think about the way that they target him, when you think about him sitting down and pouring out his heart in an interview, and again, see, opinions are like assholes. Everyone has one. And see, the thing about it is, see, at that time, the trigger was already pulled to where you had people labeling him and everything. You notice how you don't have that same element with Diddy, right? See, Diddy didn't get a chance to sit down with anyone before he got arrested, as far as we know. I mean, if he did, we would have been seen it by now. So I say all of this to say what? Before anybody listen, I know some things going on in the YSL trial. I know things, people in their feelings and feeling some type of way about, your favorite somebody who is going through something, you know? And I feel like this. You gotta go back to a situation and use your common sense. So many people have been caught in lies dealing with Robert Kelly's situation. Ain't nobody bring no ain't nobody bring no situations to the forefront. No real footage, no real, ain't nobody bring no shit like that. Everything has been stories and books and transcripts and docuseries. That is it. I can see why this thing may be dragging out a little bit because it might be kind of hard trying to narrow down who has been doing all this reaching and breaching. Because one thing's for sure, that damn wine sipping blogger, she gonna let it be known that she ain't got nothing to do with it. She ain't do no wrong. I ain't did no wrong. Yeah, I got the yeah, I got some information from a BOP officer, but I didn't do nothing wrong. What kind of y'all niggas is double-minded like a motherfucker. I'm trying to tell you. Almost every blogger that I have came across on YouTube is double-minded like a motherfucker. Double agent syndrome like a motherfucker. Yeah, I got the information, but I can't tell you how I got it. The fuck? Y'all niggas is smoking crack or eating dog food. Everybody is playing a part right now. The celebrities, you know you are. I know y'all hear me talking too. Y'all playing a part. You think you're not? If you wasn't playing a part, then why the fuck is all these motherfucking videos and shit on Instagram and shit? I be seeing them in this election season. giving you reasons why you should vote for this person or that person. Like, get the fuck out of here, man. Tell the truth, nigga. Some niggas is trying to sway you to vote so it can protect their pockets. Tell the truth, nigga. Some of you old roosters and old hens, I think your time is about to expire. And I don't mean that physically. I'm just meaning that as in it's time for y'all to fucking pass the torch. Because some of y'all been holding the fucking torch so long, you believe in your own bullshit and it's not even fucking adding the fuck up. It's not. It's not even fucking adding the fuck up. So any wickedness that is being played out into the public through any of you, understand God has been exposing, man, way before 2024. And he will continue to keep exposing. So, I really don't know what's the end game for some of y'all. Because some of y'all need to retract your feelings and jump on the free R. Kelly train. Because there's no way that you could scream or want to scream free Diddy if you can't say free R. Kelly first. There's no way that you can scream free Young Thug and not scream free R. Kelly first. You niggas is fucking weird and divided. There's no way that you can scream free. And look, Lil Durk is from Chicago, by the way. So I heard. So if you're gonna scream free Durk, you got to say scream. You got to scream free R. Kelly too. You niggas have not been bashing Donald Trump. I'm not asking you to. I'm not telling you to. Any of that. But some of the other people that has been alleged with allegations of abuse and stuff like that, y'all not giving them the business the way that y'all was giving people like R. Kelly the business, giving Diddy the business on this social media. Y'all niggas is on some type of agenda. And they use a more proper word called witch hunt. And I don't know if that's what you own or that's what you're doing, but I'm telling you right now, the shit is obvious. Now, why y'all got that lady locked up from down there off that island? See, this is shit I'm talking about. Same shit. Same shit. I think I heard a comedian quote, and the quote went something like, anybody who got any stories to be telling about Diddy, if you knew this was going on all the whole time, you're not a victim, you're an accomplice. That's what the statement said. Well, shit. All of y'all been having fucking stories to say about everybody. So doesn't that make y'all accomplices too? I mean, make the shit make sense. I mean, sometimes I think people just be blurting out shit to make themselves sound like they're fucking intelligent, but I don't know if they're really fucking understanding that there is a thin line between ignorance and intelligence. And I told you that people are blessed with the double eye. What is that, rated R? intelligently ignorant, nigga. Just one intelligent, ignorant ass nigga. So I ain't worrying about wanting to be on no motherfucking wilding out, none of that shit. Matter of fact, Nick Cannon, you have had a whole lot to say. You've said some fucked up ass shit about Robert Kelly too. But you own, let me tell you something, man. Y'all niggas been saying some weird shit. Y'all have said some weird shit. And I'm telling you, the mission, my campaign, what I'm on, I'm going to help rehabilitate you. I'm going to help you retract your thoughts. I'm going to help you retract your feelings so you can at least say those two hard words, the hardest words that's in American English language. What are those words, rated R? I'm sorry. Because you niggas need to be prepared to say it, including some family members too, and them wannabe family members. Don't worry, we're going to get there. We're going to get there. I don't think y'all understand how much insight I have when it comes down to being able to see through this thing. Because when I look at Robert Kelly's situation, I've said it before, it's almost like the government and others who have mutual interest in Robert Kelly use this situation as a case study. You know what I'm saying? And I can only imagine being the type of person or being the man that Robert Kelly is. And again, it's not clouting. It's not saying that he's human. Of course he's gonna make mistakes. That's any of us. But I'm talking about the type of human he is, the type of nature he represents, the type of energy that he possesses and to put out in the world. We've seen that. I feel like you niggas really challenged some shit that you did not know what you was challenging. And it shows. It really do. It shows. How do you know that, Rated R? Well, again, I told you, you niggas really don't know how to talk about this Diddy thing. I asked you earlier. How do you feel about it? I only got one person in my chat that said how they felt. But the thing about it is, if niggas paid attention to R. Kelly's situation close enough, and they see what's going on with Diddy, I mean, that should be a no-brainer. Oh man, they did the same shit to Chaos. Oh hell no. We can't let that go down. At the end of the day, I understand it's the government, but at the same time, being an advocate for the truth is a different thing. See, they pin people against the wall with trying to be an advocate for the brand R. Kelly. And see, me, maybe some of y'all may feel like that about me. I'm an advocate for the truth. And I have exposed niggas. They tried to silence me, shut me up, all that shit, nigga. I'm still here. You will not shut me up as long as God has given me this life and given me this breath to speak and given me the words to slash at you the way that He has given me to give to you. then the mission continues because it's not complete yet. And this is not a mission that somebody gave me. Cause see, y'all niggas is on a mission that somebody gave y'all. Cause we wouldn't be right here right now today dealing with similar issues with multiple people. Because for some reason society want to make trafficking a hot topic. Well, if that's the case, I want you to share this live and you could tell the uppity niggers that I said it. If that's the case, if we're gonna be in our fucking feelings about fucking trafficking, then the whole fucking government need to be motherfucking thrown in jail when it comes down to the African Americans. How about that? Matter of fact, not only the African Americans, but the Native Americans too. Oh, you want me to go a step further? Do you want me to go a step further? Because see, some of the shit that y'all trying to make a hot topic, that you're trying to make triggering, it's not making any sense. It's just not. Now, not all people came from another country, and particularly Africa. But let's just use the analogy that some people were led to believe that black people came from Africa. Well, what the fuck do you call that? Ain't that called human trafficking, nigga? So who the fuck is responsible for that? While niggas is celebrating Columbus Day and all that bullshit and getting ready to celebrate Thanksgiving and all that. Let's get to the real. Let's get to the real. Since it's a triggering topic. Because see, if that's the case, then the history books and everything has to be rewritten. That means the things that was taught in my heyday, the things that was taught in my graduating class no longer exists. Anything that was taught right up under me and on into the early 2000s, it should be thrown away. Because what do you call loading some people up on a boat, taking them from one country to another country? Don't worry, I'll wait. Don't worry, I'll wait. I'm waiting for somebody to drop it in my chat right now so I can put it on the screen. Because I'm trying to tell you right now, they're trying to pull out all the stops. From what I saw this morning, and I'm gonna put that upload on my channel in a little bit. Oh, they're trying to use a CIA employee to trigger this sexual assault shit. And let me tell you something. Let me tell you how her story sounds so ridiculous. She didn't reported the man. The situation went to court. The man was charged with battery, not what she came to the network accusing him of. See, that's the shit I don't like. I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit. And it needs to be more people calling that shit out. Real talk. Because they're not gonna do anything because they keep talking about January 6th, 2021. Well, I'll tell you right now, man, the way that y'all have made things so triggering since the last election, I don't want that shit to happen. But it ain't at this time, it ain't gonna happen at no motherfucking White House. For real. And that's because of the type of content that's being promoted. And when you think about some of the creators who are promoting this type of content, who is promoting the type of behavior, the type of, I mean, like let's just keep it real, man. Let's keep it real. You niggas had a job to do. And especially if you are considered independent, meaning that you don't like, but there's no way that y'all niggas is independent. There's no way. There's no way. I cannot see that. Because from anytime when someone, especially from our urban community, is under the spotlight for these type of crimes, they always get left out, hung to dry. Not saying that it couldn't be true or it is true, but I'm saying that you never give it a fair chance. And all I know is ever since Diddy's situation has arisen to where it has landed him incarcerated, you have heard people sing a different tune, as in, oh, this it's not right. I can't believe he ain't got bond, all that way. You didn't feel that way when R. Kelly went through this shit? You didn't see this? Like where were you? Oh, you was too busy listening to the liars on these platforms and on Netflix. You got captivated in a moment of a story that had nothing to support but hot air. I'm waiting for that pastor and first lady to come out and do the right thing. Yes, I understand. I know that you was scrutinized and you was under pressure because of your position that you hold, and you put yourself out there. Was it God's business that you was doing? Or was you partaking of something that compromised your soul? Because I'm telling you right now, things are very, very biblical. Very. And there's an energy that's rising, that's been rising, that's trying to really, really. I'm trying. I can't believe people falling for it. That's the crazy shit. That's what's crazy to me. Like, do you not see that you're falling for the okie doke? So let me give you an example on something. Let's run some things down right quick. First of all, let's just let's just let's give a shout out to a network right quick. Even though they like to throw shade, but sometimes a person like Tyrese got to come through and hold shit down and keep it real for him. Hey, smash that like, share the live,
An
man. I got
R&B
something to talk
legend
about.
yourself.
Yes, ma'am.
Who do you think is the king of R&B?
R. Kelly.
R. Kelly. Why?
Who else but him?
I'm biased, I
We're,
might
we're
say.
not talking about him being in jail and all the shit he dealing with controversy-wise. No.
I would say Usher.
Usher is not the king of R&B. I love Usher.
Yeah.
He's not the king of R&B.
Okay. In your opinion, R. Kelly.
Until Usher write every song he ever and produce every song he ever, and he hands out 60 to 300 different R&B hit records to everybody else in the R&B game beyond his own hits. He's not the king.
Okay, fair.
I'm sorry. Chris Brown is not the king of R&B to me. You know, they are kings.
Right.
Like Chris Brown and Usher are 50 times bigger than me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a king of no type of R&B. I'm a beast at what I do.
Mm-hmm.
But they have outsold me. They got way more status and Grammys and arenas, and the level of arena shows that they do is beyond the scope of anything I've ever done, and I actually, quite frankly, don't even desire that level.
Shout out, Tyree. Shout out. Shout out. So when you look at the different type of uh material that's out here on YouTube, let's just turn my attention to the wine sipping blogger. See, this is what I'm talking about right here. 3 days ago, breaking news: Lil Durk is done. Mendeezy doesn't want Yandy. How do you know? Breaking. Justin Bieber broke. Let's see. Let's go. Then she has one right here. It was a show. J Lo's ex husband is crying over spilt baby oil. Like, you niggas caused the damage and then try to do your own version of damage control, which is crazy, weird to me. She be sitting down, you know. She she's got quite a few joints right here. You know, they all run in the same. She's got a joint 3 weeks ago where she said that the Thundercat son calls her mommy, you know. Then she, of course, about almost a year ago, she was in Will Smith's business. I mean, it's just so much on here, man. And don't get me wrong, man. Like I said, I understand that some of this stuff is entertainment, but when you are creating narratives that are spinning out of control to the point where it's not making any sense, like at some point somebody got to say something. Somebody really needs to say something. For real. Seriously. I mean, people are saying any and everything, and then you playing with God too. You got some of these folk out here playing with God. Look. Now she ready to. She putting out breaking. Gail and Oprah talk secret lover rumors, and like, come on, man. Like, this is the messiness that you niggas like. But I just want to know, how do you how do you turn feelings into facts? Like, seriously. I'm looking at you. You guys all running the same. Y'all down there in Georgia. Let me talk. Let me talk. Can I talk to you? Cause see, some of y'all playing with God. Some of y'all think that you got what you got because of God. No, no. Some of you just, you know, some of you might have finessed it. Some of you maybe really actually worked hard for your stuff. But a whole lot of that ain't got nothing to do with God. I'm gonna tell you that now. Especially when you are indulging with foolishness. Again, it's very diabolical for me to know that a 70-year-old woman can send her personal business as a, I don't know. I don't know if it was some type of thrill. I don't know. I'm just keeping it real. Y'all niggas love reading. Y'all love listening to the Strawberry Letter. At this point, I think some of that shit is made to fuck up. I do. I really do. As a matter of fact, I have come to the conclusion that all of that shit had to do with that lady and her husband's personal life. And I mean, I am not that hungry for fame for motherfuckers to know every aspect of my motherfucking life. What I've been through. Some people have signed up for that shit. But to see certain people out here on the internet working this shit like they on an assignment, yo, yeah, that's a whole nother type of sickness. I'm talking about they getting leaked calls and everything. But you ain't never heard them one time on the radio talk about that shit. Why is that? I'm asking a real question. Why is that? Why do you think you have not heard on the Steve Harvey Morning Show anything about the Nesto case? But you hear about everybody else's shit. I mean, I'm looking at it. Some of you niggas is, some of y'all ratchet, some of y'all are hood, some of y'all don't got, yeah, y'all have the I don't give a damn attitude. Some of you, I cuss you out, think about it later. You know, it's a few of them. It's a few of them on the platform. I cuss you out and think about it later. Just batshit crazy. Can somebody, hey, I tell you what, I know somebody that can confirm whether or not it's been a conversation on the Steve Harvey Morning Show about the Ernesto Williams case. And I guarantee you that it hasn't been no conversations on that morning show about it. Because you want to know why? It takes the attention off of the fucking agenda that they really are on. Let's keep this shit 100, man. Y'all niggas been running game on the public for a minute. Scamming. It is no reason And you know the crazy shit is what I come to realize is the majority of the people that were, you know, a part of the R. Kelly shit, they just shifted over to the Ernesto. They split. They seem like they divided. They divided. Some of them went to the Ernesto situation, and then some of them went to the YSL situation, and then you got some that's doing both. But it's some ringleaders of people that are helping assist with this information. Going back to the brother Dennis Byron, you know, listen, what you thought? This is for clout? It's recognition and understanding the business and being around journalists, actual journalists, my nigga. All them television networks down there in the A, and y'all act like y'all ain't never been around no journalists to even know how to take some little bit of journalism skills from somebody and attach it to yourself. And I ain't even talking about it. It is television network stations everywhere. So when it comes down to journalists and journalism, I mean, you should be able to attach yourself to someone, you know, very easily. But here's a but. If anything that you're a part of goes against their credentials, they're not gonna fuck with you. So I wonder what the infamous one really do to challenge the credentials of Mr. Byron. Because at the end of the day, you can like a person, you can want the best for somebody, you can see the potential in somebody. But as soon as you see that they're moving funny and they're doing something unethical, oh yeah, that's some shit with you just gotta fucking fall back and let them hang themselves. And I can see that that's what Mr. Byron has been doing, really, because I've peeped in on a few, not all, but I've peeped in on a few conversations, and at the end of the day, he's seen enough to know that that lady is shady. That lady is shady. And she might not be the only one. Mm. But a lot of people say, Leon, do no wrong. You shouldn't say that. No. Yeah, right. Okay. Just know that I don't have to remove no videos or nothing. Remember, they daggone it, they took my daggone channel because they ain't want y'all to hear the exposures of themselves. Cause I was letting them hear themselves. Nigga, let me let you hear you. You ain't gotta take my word for it. Take your own word for it, nigga, because you said it. Niggas was getting mad because I was playing down low in the background and putting their pictures on the screen and shit. Yeah, nigga, y'all niggas been keeping it on the down low, nigga. We gonna celebrate and we're gonna do everything to bring awareness in the way that God see fit when it comes down to how He has positioned me. And again, it's no disrespect, but some of y'all have clearly done the most. You've clearly done the most, and you know, all I know is I think some of you really need to change your minds, and you really need to. You don't have to go into the messy shit. Don't even take your mind. Look, you already see the slippery, messy shit. Just call me. They call me Mr. Slippery, baby. y'all already see the baby oil slick shit that's going on right now. So you don't even need to take your mind into that direction when it come down to Robert Kelly. Y'all, you gotta realize and understand is they simply target that man. Simply targeted him and made you believe, made you convert in your mind thoughts about this man that you probably shouldn't even had thoughts about. The same way your thoughts are being challenged right now about a Diddy situation or a Chris Brown situation or whoever the next situation is. I just think it's very sick and it's becoming far more too common for them to keep on playing on the words like survivor, trafficking, abuse, and they're fucking selling stories and you're not seeing the truth. Is the government behind trafficking? I mean, sounds like a legitimate question to me. Because didn't I just ask y'all, what did you call taking a group of people from one country to another country? What do you call that? Oh, but we celebrating holidays and shit, right? Huh? Man, y'all need to wake up for real. And I ain't talking about Roseanne Ball wake up. I mean, I don't know about, eating babies and shit, but let me tell you something. Some of them rituals, them shits is for real. And it is some people out here practicing some shit. It ain't the first time I done heard it. It's up to you whether or not you want to believe that shit or not. The best thing I can tell you is educate yourself. Hey, it's the Rated R show, baby. This is what Roseanne Barr had to say.
No, they eat babies. That is not bullshit. It's true.
So it's not just the dogs and the cats, not just the pets.
It's not just the dogs and the cats. They're full-on vampires. And everybody still thinks I'm crazy, but I'm not crazy. They're full-on vampires. They love the taste of human flesh and they drink human blood. They do, Tucker. Stop staring at me like that.
You're freaking me out, man. Because you spent your life in the entertainment business, so I think you have some authority on this.
So many kids that I was in mental institutions with over the years, they are all from those cults. And they've covered it all up. They covered it all up. And, you know, I just pray to God. I'm just going to pray to God that He opens everybody's eyes in this country by the time we go into vote for Trump, that He will open up everybody's eyes and they will stop pretending to be asleep. You know what they say, you can't wake people up that are pretending to be asleep, but I pray to God, please wake up even those who are pretending to be asleep with the irrefutable truth of what the worst people on this planet are really up to. They are really up to that.
I'm not telling you who to vote for. I'm just saying. And when it come down to the former president Donald Trump, the former president Donald Trump will be in Virginia this weekend. It's Saturday. He will be in Salem, Virginia, man. And I'm gonna tell you right now, they're gonna have that shit on lockdown. So y'all better not come here trying that shit. I'm telling you right now, y'all better not, y'all better not. I'm just keeping it real with you. They listen, they already on the news with it. They got strategy plans and all that shit. Y'all better not come here trying that shit. I don't care who it was. It could be Kamala Harris coming here. But what I'm really appalled on is how she got the time to sit down over there at the club Shay Shay. I mean, damn. I know this nigga got the #1 podcast and everything, but there's no reason for her to be sitting over there at Club Shay Shay. It's too early for that. It was too early. That was too early. I'm sorry. You can say what you want. Shit. Too early. And it goes to show you that she rolling with all the punch. She rolling with all the punches when it comes down to trying to have the right influence to, to push her into the position of being the next president. And I mean, is that business or is that an agenda? I'll let you think about that. Shit. Because I don't know. I tell you what, this should help you. This might help you, all of y'all with y'all's uh November 5th election vote. Your what you want to be voting for. I tell you what, you go get that Epstein list. It's online. And see how many Democratic names you see. See how many Republican names you see. Which one ever outweigh the most should let you know who's involved in what. How about that? Because, if my social science studies serves me right, I think the average person probably really don't know what the fuck they voting for. A lot of people just voting because it sounds good. I don't know. But I'm about to go though. I'm about to go because y'all this shit too real for you, ain't it? It's too real for you. It's too real for you. I came on these YouTube streets letting you know that I am the realest nigga in this. You already know. I don't have to brag about it. None of that. I surely don't. But I tell you what, I'm going to remind you. I am going to fucking remind you. Shout out to all my Libras that had birthdays. Thank all of y'all for the birthday shout outs throughout the month. I really appreciate it. It has been wonderful. I really do. I appreciate it. I really do appreciate it, man. But some of y'all need to get your mind right. Hey, hold on. I don't know who keep fucking with my motherfucking stream yard. Let me tell you something. It don't matter if you don't like what you hear. You gonna hear it anyway. Stop fucking with my shit. And get your mind right. Yeah. You niggas can't handle the truth.
Jesus, motherfucking fool, don't approach him like that. You a Jesus ain't cool, Jesus a gangster. You roll with the real cheese. Best believe it's real trees. From LA, straight kush. I just stick to the spirit without niggas hold. What it do, what it is, working on the streets, he's a whole is. Speak to the fire right, let's talk for it. Speak to the fire right, let's talk for it. What it do, what the business is, working on the streets, he's a whole is. Speak to the fire right, let's talk for it. Speak to the fire right, let's talk for it. And that's New Diddy, no doubt. And let me tell you something, man. I don't know about the Tupac situation. I don't know about the Biggie situation. But this is what I do know. It's justice for Tupac and it's justice for Biggie. And right now, I'm about to do a little tribute right here. And it's coming from the one and only, the homie, Jeezy. Hey, check this out. I ain't said a tennis since Pop died. Don't know why I hear him when Pop died. Fully I lost him, I don't even know the homie. Still running for my demons, there's a homie on me. Like that time I tried to talk my first born murder. That I can call it better glory that I ever heard of. Oh Lord, please tell me what you see in me. Till I got my baby boy TC. Up in the bed, feeling like I feel falling. Then I tried to stand up and I fell apart. Mama cried and I didn't know how to breathe. That's the last time that a nigga's supposed to leave. That stuck at me in my head, I'm a pray for real. Contract with the devil, I might sign the deal. Oh Lord, have mercy, I just wanna feel. I trade this for the night, I just wanna feel. All I see in my face, all of 25. She said, take your ass home, you won't be alive. She wanted to hit me with my own hand. When I'm saying my mama sounded like a grown man. Maybe raising babies, I forgive me, mama. You had to clean on people's doors, I was with you, mama. 2-bedroom trailer, I was so ashamed. After getting you for dinner, all I taste is pain. Single black mother, that's the reason why. Meanwhile, I don't know if I can read or write. Somebody pay the light bill, we'll see the light. When the future gets dark, all you see is white. I just tried and I tried, but I never died. Uncle Wayne, my best customer, he always cried. When you ask me am I good, I just always lie. Streets up my soul dry, that's why I'm always tired. So dope bean jacket, that's the bigger mama. I should be ashamed, I'm part of Tunisia's drama. Prettiest dark-skinned girl in the whole school. Even bought my body class, thought I was so cool. I hope you love me, Kevin, and you ain't embarrassed. You can tell them that your baby boy's done in Paris. Yeah, I know I made a mess, but I'ma clean it up. Had to cut the bathroom around me, had to clean it up. Jesus inside, if you hear me, mama. In this little jail, I hope you forgive me, mama. By the way, I had a DJ shot at DJ drama. Apologize about it, yeah, I'm trying to keep it on. Same time, here, I'm trying to beat my trauma. And being natural born leader until I see you, mama. That was on my heart. I don't know why. I'm putting on my shades. Y'all made me cry. It's the Rated R show. Frankie and Johnny, I appreciate you always being here in the chat. Hey, Larry Hawkins, what's good, man? I appreciate you stopping through. And all the rest of you that was in the bushes, man. Hey, listen.
I'm being serious. Get on that free R. Kelly train. Seriously. Cause something just ain't right. Hey, and I told y'all that long time ago. Long time ago. But look, man, before I go, I do want to say, and I want to give a shout out to the daggone it Chicago Bulls. Oh my gosh. I wanted to start off with that when I came on, but I want to go ahead and end it and congratulate them on pulling off the victory last night. They were down by 20 in the second quarter, and they came back, man. Final score was 126-123. Zach LaVine dropped 30 on them boys. You know what I'm saying? And I told you, man. Hey, Bulls, one game at a time. Shock the world. Hey, the future is in y'all's hand. Y'all got a squad over there. Um, you're 2-2. You're heading in the right direction. Just take it one game at a time. Shout out to Lonzo Ball, man. Again, he got in and played some limited time last night, and but he was able to drop 2 threes last night. Two clutch threes too. Matter of fact, that was something that was very eye popping to know that they they tied a franchise record in 3-pointers made last night. They hit 25 3-pointers last night. The Chicago Bulls, man, y'all keep shooting, y'all keep trusting and believing each other, man, and you just never know where you may be. Come all-star time, because like I said, man, about 3 years ago, man, you guys was trending in the right direction, and around all-star time, y'all was sitting in first in the East, man. And listen, y'all can do it. I believe y'all can do it. I don't know about any trade rumors or nothing like that. I do know that Giannis did make it clear that he would love to play for the Chicago Bulls. So I know they not doing too good right now, them Bucks. I don't know. I don't know if what's gonna happen, but hey, all I know is y'all keep playing and keep believing, and go Bulls go. Hey, it's been my time. This was the Rated R show over here on the Totally Unrated channel. What's good to Facebook? I appreciate y'all tuning in. And till next time, hey, we out. Peace.
You're saying everything they said in that documentary about you is not true.
They are lying on me.
You are supporting a pedophile.
Black girls matter.
Nothing good about me. I'm just a child molester.
Kelly.
The devil.
Shut him down. Oh!
Come on, guys. As long as my breath is going in and out, I try to, even when I get ready to complain, I think about that and I say, you know what? I ain't gonna even say nothing. I just breathe, baby. I breathe on these niggas, you heard me? 20-some women trapped in my house in the basement in Atlanta. Well, first of all, my house in Atlanta doesn't even have a fucking basement. This is my story. The only thing I could do is say what's real and say what's on my heart and give it to y'all like y'all want it. You want the truth. You ain't even got an education. You didn't even graduate from high school. You don't even really read, and all of this old shit they told me. And I started believing that shit, man. Just something in me kept calling and shit. My heart was pumping this shit. It was pumping this shit. Hey fans, how y'all doing? It's your boy Kels. I love y'all. Thanks for supporting me for the last 30 years of my career. I'm very appreciative of that, and just you guys have kept me humble, kept me grounded, and kept me putting out this music for you guys. You guys inspired me to do it, so I'm gonna do it until you say don't do it no more. Don't say that though. If I met your daughter and I took your daughter out and she was of age, what the fuck am I gonna do?
Everybody, put your hands to the sky.
You ain't got no money? Shit. Sue R. Kelly.
Mute R. Kelly!
You are controlling, that you are abusive, that you tell women when to eat, when to go to the bathroom, when they can sleep, where they can dress.
I know y'all know that shit is ridiculous, but the crazy shit is motherfuckers, stupid motherfuckers want to believe this shit.
That shouldn't be happening.
Every level there's another devil. Whoever you are right now looking at me in my eyes, look in my fucking eyes, okay? I don't give a fuck about this fame shit. I'm a real motherfucker. My main goal is to unconfuse the world about R. Kelly. I'm ready, yeah. I'm ready, yeah. I'm ready to say what I feel. Keep it real. Say what I feel. You don't know me. You ain't never been in my house. You ain't never been in my bedroom. So you cannot judge me.